Hello, guys, and thanks for tuning in to Brick Wall Reviews tonight, Tuesday. I am Sam. Sam, I am. Tonight is anime night. As you can see, I am alone solo. Well, I'm not really alone. I have a king in here. Want to see him? All right. Oh, haha, welcome. Okay, I shouldn't have done it with you. I should let you have the show. Want to do it again? Let's try it again. Anyway, okay, that's enough from you. That's enough from you. Anyway, thanks for tuning in tonight. It is the month of Halloween, and it's the month of Halloween. And so, Brick Walls decided to do anime related to Halloween this month. What I decided to do, and Brick Walls decided to do commentary and just different things related to anime this month. Please remember to subscribe, share, like, invite others, and just enjoy our broadcast. And remember to comment, and watch the videos. Well, not these videos, but watch the watch the reviews too. But watch the I hate when I do this. I'm doing it anyway. Watch the films that we suggest. Let us know what you think about it, if you like it, or was it even worth the watch for you, and so we can get different opinions and different viewpoints on things. But anyway, tonight's anime is Tokyo Ghoul. It was released in Japan in 2014. It is considered, of course, an anime, action, drama. It's a little ghoulish. It's TVMA, mature audience. Because it's lit. So anyway, Tokyo Ghoul is about a Tokyo college student that is attacked by a ghoul. A ghoul is a superpowered human who feeds on human flesh. Get it? The boy survives, but becomes part ghoul and becomes a fugitive on the run. So that's pretty much there's 3 seasons of this, and that's pretty much the first season. Funny. So the boy name is Kaneki, and he is attacked by a ghoul, or I would say somewhat attacked by a ghoul. Anyway, he's attacked by a ghoul, and just out of nowhere, Mother Nature just caused and wreaked havoc, causing a ghoul to die. But he survived, and they transplant of organs from the ghoul's body into Kaneki's body, which caused him to turn into a ghoul. So this series is 12 episodes, about 24 minutes per season. The third season was 24 episodes, which is actually 2 seasons. On Funimation, it is broken down into 3 seasons, and I want to say some else might be broken down into 4. But anyway, so Kaneki, he's experiencing this new way of life. Of course, the ghouls can only eat flesh the same way vampires can only drink blood. So the ghoul can only eat flesh and, eat humans. So he's facing a lot because he can't eat his favorite foods no more. And his whole way of living just changes. And Kaneki, he's pretty much to himself. He has a best friend, but he doesn't have family. His mom died, or whatever the case may be. He doesn't have a dad, and so he's pretty much a loner, with the exception of his best friend. So that, in his regular human form, now he's exposed to the ghoul world, where his human identity is still there with him. So he's pretty much a weak ghoul. He gets beat up. He gets pretty much kidnapped. But it always appears as if the weaker person in anime always comes out to be the strongest. So this person, he's tired of getting beat up. Every ghoul is stronger than him. Every ghoul, because they were born ghouls. And so they didn't think it was possible, or a lot of people don't think it's possible for a ghoul or a human to transform into a ghoul. But it's new. So after he's, kidnapped, beaten up, and oh my gosh, like one of the episodes in season 1, Kaneki leveled up. Like he got kidnapped by like probably the toughest person you could ever get kidnapped by. This person was a ghoul as well. This particular ghoul pretty much endured the same type of torture he gave Kaneki. So the thing about Kaneki is that he took on the ghouls. What's the name of the word? Anyway, he took on the ghoul powers and has the damn it, I can't remember the name of the word. Anyway, he has the thing. I'm gonna just call it the thing. I'm gonna look it up. That's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, he has the ghoul power of the person that pretty much gave him his organs. So with the organs, he okay. Nope, not there. Oh, anyway, with the organ, he took on the extensive like stenches of this particular person. He took on pretty much everything that this person had to offer. It was a female, and this female was considered a level 5 ghoul, a S series ghoul, like one of the toughest ghouls out there because she's a binge eater, and they're binge eating on humans. So yes, that is a problem. So anyway, Kaneki, he's at his breaking point after he gets kidnapped for the last time because this guy is pure torturing him because Kaneki has regenerative powers that just every time something breaks, it just grows back. Of course, regeneration. And the guy, he's impressed with it. So he just wants to keep popping off fingers, popping off toes, and to the point where Kaneki, he was pretty much in it, I would say in and out of consciousness. Because he would go back into like his mind and actually talk to the ghoul who he has, who they're pretty much one person, him and the other ghoul. So yeah, I'm not gonna look it up. Yes, I am. But yeah, so Kaneki, he pretty much snaps on this guy. And I mean, when I say he went beast mode on him, he went beast mode. I was like, yeah, woo, 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 woo. Kaneki went in on him. Like, that was like what we were waiting for. Like, because he Kaneki turned up. I mean, of course, you had to get the background of Kaneki and just, find out how he became a ghoul. And I'm glad they didn't really drag it on out like a whole season or even a season and a half of, just poor Kaneki and this, that, and the other. I'm appreciative of the buildup in this show. I thought it was a good buildup to lead to Kaneki becoming himself. And I think that they did well with that. There are, of course, other characters. A lot of the ghouls, they go to the coffee shop, which is ran by a ghoul, and that's where Kaneki finds his peace. That's where he finds what he would want to call his family. That's where he finds his friends. That's where he finds his self. Because in the human world, he like I said, he has a best friend, but he didn't have anybody else. Like he was pretty much like to himself, and I feel that him becoming a ghoul introduced him to who he actually is and who he needs to be. And the whole thing about it is that he was trying to hide this from his best friend the whole time. But his best friend knew from, I'm going to say day one, but his best friend knew that Kaneki had turned into a ghoul. And his best friend also tried to do what he could to kind of watch out for Kaneki to make sure he wasn't getting into, too much or to help keep him alive. And so that was that portion of it. But anyway, Kaneki, he comes into himself and his whole image changes. Like you fall in love with like just the imagery alone. And you know what? The theme song from season 1, I am loving that. Like I usually don't sit down and I'm sorry, I don't sit down and listen to anime theme songs like that, like every episode, but I did it for this one. Like, and then just the way the intro comes in, it's just, whew. This anime I would recommend. So anyway, season 2, it pretty much kicks off with Kaneki being on the run because of the fact that even though Kaneki is not like the strongest ghoul, his presence in different, he's like wrong place, wrong time type of person. So his presence alone introduced him to what would they call the CCG, which is a group of investigators and this is when he's still trying to battle becoming a ghoul because of course everybody knows ghouls. They hate them. they don't like them. Of course, they're in human form, so you can't really know one unless they start to attack you. So people are really hesitant around ghouls, or yeah, anyway, hesitant around ghouls, and so Kaneki comes into contact with one of the investigators, and so he's pretty much fighting himself and telling the investigator to run because he didn't want to hurt him. And so that was like that played out throughout the first season as well as the second season because of the connections with the people, with the investigators and the ghouls. And so Kaneki, he pretty much distracted the investigator from something else. And the investigator lost his investigator friend, and so he wants to, it's like a whole, it's a lot, and like I said, damn, I almost remembered the word. I am looking it up though. Tokyo Ghoul. But yeah, I would recommend watching this. Like I said, the second season, Kaneki is pretty much on the run. And they don't really, and the whole thing about it that I have to appreciate is that they don't really just jump into like boom bam, this is what happened, and this is, it's not just thrown in your face. And so I'm gonna have to, yeah, for myself, because I was over it for the third season. I was over it. I was like, well, damn. Because at the end of the second season, they don't really tell you what happened. Like, it's just like all this chaos, all this drama, everything's going down. Damn, what's going to happen? Then next thing you know, it's the next day. And that's the end of the season. Then they have you going into season 3 with a new bunch of people. I was like, hold up. A new bunch of people? Where the hell is Kaneki? I was over it. So, okay, I did stop watching. Damn, you got me. I stopped watching it because I was pissed off because it left me on a cliffhanger. I was stuck. I was like, damn, what am I supposed to do now? I don't know. But yeah, I was just over it. But then I was like, you know what? Because I'm like, maybe I missed something in the end of season 2. So I went back and watched the last episode of season 2. I'm like, I didn't miss nothing. I'm like, well, maybe I blinked a little too long. I don't know. No, I didn't do any of that. That's just the way it went down at the end of season 2. Like, damn you, writers, damn you. I mean, had my heart in suspense, had me crying with the characters, like crying, like, damn, this story is so emotional. It is so touching, like real tears. So yeah, I was over it. Like, but now that I think about it, that's the same way that the first season ended. Like, we know that Kaneki went off or whatever the case may be, but we didn't know what his intentions were. Not like, like it's not like in your face, oh, these are his intentions. But throughout the second season, we come to find out his true intentions. And I'm like, okay. But I guess I was upset. And then I can't even see, it's just catching me all around. So I can't even really get upset about that because I'm like, damn, they didn't even show Kaneki in the third season, but they did. I just didn't know it was him. Well, I had a feeling, like a little pinch of a feeling, but I was like, nah, So yeah, the third season, it's unraveling. It is unraveling, and I'm upset that I didn't watch the whole thing because I had the time. Damn, you keep getting me. Yes, I had the time. I just was like, I am not gonna watch this because I'm pissed off. What the hell happened to the owl? Where the hell is Kaneki? Where the hell is the damn rabbit? Where the hell is everybody? These are people I don't even know. And the whole thing about the third season, okay, so the third season is 2 years after the raid, and they're called like they're like different zones or whatever. So like the 20th, it's not zone. I didn't write the words down or whatever. But anyway, yeah. So it's 2 years later, and the CCG, they have an officer who leads an unruly team of humans infused with ghoul powers, known as Kink Squad. Yes, so they went there with it, which of course we should have known that. We should have known that they were going to try some shit like that. First, you mad at the ghouls, and now you're trying to infuse human with the ghouls. And the thing about it is that Kaneki is the leader of the damn squad. Yes, his appearance changed, and I mean it changed. I'm sorry. His hair is a little different. He doesn't have the, the one eye thing. So yeah, his appearance did change. And so I'm like, damn, look at Kaneki. Motherfucker. Like it almost feel like a sellout. But Kaneki's whole thing has always been to unite ghouls and humans. But the whole thing about that is that the humans will never trust the ghouls. Never. The humans have some type of hold and control over those who they make ghouls. And if you step out of line, which you see it in season 3, if you step out of line, they're gonna check you, they're gonna correct you, they're gonna put you down and get you back. Because first of all, I want to know what happened to Kaneki. That's what I want to know because they didn't even, yeah, because they didn't even tell what happened for those 2 years with him. Like at the end of season 2, we see Kaneki carrying his best friend through the team of CCG people. There were, I mean, when I tell you there was a lot of death in this, there's a lot of death. Like it was just bodies just dropping all around. I was like, well, damn. It was like just falling like little raindrops or something. So it was a whole bunch of stuff. So Kaneki, badass Kaneki, he was walking through, like I dare a bitch to touch me. Which I get, I was like, yeah, that's right. I dare a bitch to touch him. So I was saying it too. So yeah, he walks through his best friend, and like the last thing we see before the night is over is Kaneki pretty much, and his best friend was working with the CCG. That is the crazy thing about it too. So we see his best friend working with the CCG, and Kaneki, he's carrying him because, yes, I'm gonna tell you, because he ended up dying. I know, it was so sad. I was like, no, damn it, no. Like, and then the way they did that scene, just leading up to, his death, it was so crazy. It was crazy. I was like, okay, that's a lot right there. But damn, like, yeah. But anyway, so we see him walking up to the CCG, and so the CCG, they're just like, just watch him like, yo, that's the eye patch. That's his nickname, the eye patch. Yo, that's the eye patch. There he go right there. So, the commander's like, yo, the blonde haired kid. Yeah, he's a kid. Now he was in college, probably a freshman or sophomore. He was in college, and yeah, so they, of course, like 18, 19, still a teen. And so they're like, yeah, that's the blonde haired kid right there. So anyway, oh sorry. But anyway, cognate, that's what it's called. And it's the ghoul's predatory organ and functions as their weapon and claws. Yo, some of them cognates were so nice. And yo, let me, there's a lot in season 1. First of all, the CCG are pricks. Sorry, y'all are pricks. And they practically lure some ghouls. I'm not gonna say they did lure them to their death with the cognates. The cognates are, like I said, it's the ghoul's organ. It comes pretty much out their back. Now, the CCG, after they kill the ghoul, they can take their cognate and make weapons. And so, but the weapons, the crazy thing about it is that they still like possess the spirit or the characters of the person itself. Because in one scene where they were really pricks was when the little girl thought she smelled her father, and it was a CCG person with the cognate that he took from the father. The mom went to protect her, and mom is dead. He uses the ghoul cognates of the mom and dad to fight against the daughter and the other people, other ghouls. Like that man was crazy. Like he was crazy. But then they go on to say that a ghoul killed his family member. Okay, damn. But anyway, then we also see in season 2 where a ghoul is pretty much he smells his dad in armor that one of the CCG members have on, and he couldn't even finish fighting because he was so distressed and distraught. Oh, don't worry, season 2, Kaneki turns up as well. Oh, you said Cogni. I was even looking. But anyway, yeah. So Kaneki turns up as well. Now, of course, Kaneki, I'm gonna compare him to. I'm not gonna compare him to a couple of characters, but I like Kaneki. Um, I like a lot of the other characters as well. I like the owl. Like you just build a type of connection with them. Like of course the story is told from their side, and there are some stories from CCG members, and you do feel for them. You do, but I don't know. I'm on the side of the ghouls, especially Kaneki, because he didn't ask to be a ghoul. I mean, nobody asked to be who they are. So damn. But some of the ghouls were running out though. Like I said, especially the binge eater, and then people just killing. Some ghouls are just killing because they were mad or upset. Like damn, like that. Like you, that's wrong. Yeah, that's wrong. But don't kill the damn ghouls. Just take the damn ghouls and talk to Batman. Or talk to Barry Allen and put him in one of them damn things to control their powers. Talking about Batman. Well, Batman will come up with some shit. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna have to bring down Superman or something. But yeah, do something like that. Like they just trying to straight out kill him. I mean, of course, the ghoul is like they would consider a wild, like a wild animal, or whatever the case may be, because of how. But they're protecting themselves, like the same way y'all protecting yourselves. Like leave them alone and stop walking around them damn alleys. Y'all know them damn ghouls be back there. Cut it out. But anyway, yeah. But yeah, the ghouls they did need some of them did need some, redirection. You even had a ghoul who, and this way Kaneki got kidnapped too. This is the first incident where he got kidnapped by a ghoul because he loved Kaneki's aroma and his scent because of the mixture of being human and ghoul. So he pretty much like with the fancy eating kind of thing, and I mean this has been in like other movies and stuff like that too, where you take you have like fancy options. Like I don't eat octopus, so let's just throw octopus out there. Like this sweet delicacy, who's the highest bidder for this delicacy or whatever the case may be. So that's the type of auction that he was at, and that particular ghoul is also S-rated and is on the radar of CCG. We have families reconnecting in this, brother and sister. We have fond memories. This anime, it received a 7.9, and I'm going to give it a 4.5. I really enjoyed this one. Like I said, I had to finish it. I can't wait to finish it now because I'm like, damn. Like I said, I'm just so mad at myself. But I mean, can you blame me? Like, damn. Like I wanted to know. I wanted to know. Like y'all was even showing me Kaneki, not the Kaneki that I knew. Like, don't try to be funny with it. Oh, there he was right there. No, he wasn't. I'm sorry. That was not Kaneki. But then, like, it's crazy because he's okay. So season 3, he's pretty much working with the CC. He is not pretty much. He is working with the CCG to and this fight was okay. So yeah, he's working with the CCG to capture other ghouls. So he has a team. So the team goes out, and Kaneki pretty much comes in second. He's not even called Kaneki in this. Of course, they're going to change his name because any hint at it would bring back memories. His memories are wiped. His memories are clear, but he runs into one of his former friends who they were fighting, and so the former friend was like Kaneki, and so he was like, "What?" Yeah, so who is Kaneki? And so he starts to have a flashback of the person because the person took their mask off. He starts to have a flashback of him and just start remembering his former life. He remembered a portion of his former self. And so it's pretty much to the point now where, of course, his superiors are like, so do you want to gain your memories back? Do you want to know what happened to you? So I don't know, because they showed a clip of where Kaneki pretty much was, because Kaneki was beat down. I ain't even gonna lie. Like he can regenerate and stuff, but he wasn't regenerating as quickly as I thought he should for him to have, those type of powers or whatever. But anyway, I mean, that's why I was saying, like, you got to watch that because you can be like, well, damn. But he was getting it in though. But anyway, so he's like around, they show him like pretty much seeing a doctor or whatever the case may be. And they didn't get any further into that. So they might have him chipped or something. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. But we are going to have trouble with the team members. That is already noted, especially one team member. He came out his mouth and called Kaneki a ghoul. Like, that's the last thing you want to call him. That's the last thing. So he ends up calling him that. And so he is one of the people who had the ghoul stuff injected into him. And so he wants to get stronger, so he goes back for an enhancement. I think him and Kaneki gonna fight, and I can't wait to see it. Go ahead, Kaneki, beat him down for me, cause yeah, they don't mess with Kaneki. But they're also slowly bringing back people from the second season. Like I said, when the second season ended, you didn't know what happened. Like it was nothing. You know what? If I had to watch this without it being on streaming, I would have been so over it. Like I'd have been so devastated. Like I don't even think I could have waited for the next season. I would have been so. Let me not even say that because they. Who knows how this season's about to end? It might be even worse for me, worse than the other season. Don't do it to me. Do it to me. Yes, do it to me. Don't do it, please. But anyway, yeah, I would recommend this. Like I said, it's about 12 episodes, 24 minutes a piece. Like I said, my favorite character, of course, Kaneki. Yeah. The little girl's pissing me off. I like the owl too. I like a lot of other characters too. Pretty much like the more I don't know, I kind of go for more of the quiet characters, the underrated characters, the underdogs, and stuff like that. I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember his name, but he kind of remind me of. I'm always remember Hisoka name because I've watched Hunter x Hunter so many times. But yeah, Hisoka, like I'm having like a little chart of Hisokas. That's what I'm calling chart of Hisokas because yeah. And if you watch Hunter x Hunter, you know Hisoka, so you can just imagine this character being best friends because they have the same characteristics. But yeah, so what attracted me to this anime? I don't know. I guess the fighting. I think it was the fighting, and then it was something different. Like it was ghouls and just supernatural to me, and just like powers and just stuff like that. So I was like, oh yeah, let's watch this. Let me think. How do I think this one will end? I want. I mean, of course, I want everybody to be united. But I doubt that's going to happen because, like I said, when you're unfamiliar with something, you're afraid of it. So the humans are always going to be afraid of the ghouls. They already let that be known. Like, bro, they try something, they step out of line, we shooting them down. And that's like for Kaneki, and Kaneki is trying to help them. Y'all done took this man's memories and all of that, and y'all still acting crazy with him. So yeah, they're like they on that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna say now I'm just gonna say it. I want Kaneki to go back to who Kaneki was in season two because I like that. I mean, season one he was just so fragile. You know, he was coming into himself, except for that last episode. You know what? Just go watch that last episode in season one and tell me what you think because damn. But then you're gonna want to watch the other episodes too because you can be like, huh, what? How this happen? How that happen? But yeah, watch that. You're gonna like that. But anyway, yeah. So him coming into himself or whatever, Kaneki. Who else? And then, like I said, there's a lot of backstories and stuff. You find out how the owl becomes the owl. Now, the owl, that's the most vicious ghoul out there. Like, that's top notch, yo. And you know what? That's why I went back and watched the end of the episode too, because I was like, well, damn, what the hell happened to the damn owl? Like, did this man escape? Like, it was crazy. It is crazy. Like, the owl levels up. They thought they killed him. This man leveled up. And you know, I was like, ha ha ha, that's what y'all get. Ha 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 ha, that's what y'all get. Ah ha ha. Because they tried it with him. I'm sorry, because he was a nice old man. He wasn't bothering no damn body. He would stop eating ghoul, stop eating people. Like he was trying to live a good life. And y'all gonna go quit him. Get on my damn nerves. Yeah. That's why I was glad when he started whooping ass and taking no names. Yeah, when he leveled up, oh, y'all thought y'all had him? No, you didn't. Ha 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 ha. For real, because it pissed me off. I'm like, damn, this man ain't bothering nobody. He's actually trying to help ghouls turn around. He's trying to keep the peace so that, you know, the ghouls can live good lives. He was even trying to send ghouls to school. Like I said, redirecting them. He helped Kaneki try to come into himself. And, you know, he was there for him. So anyway, that's why Kaneki left, because he wanted to level up. And so nobody understood that or knew that until he came back and saw how he leveled up. So yeah, Kaneki, he was like, I want to protect everybody because they've been protecting me and I've always been helpless and hopeless and I'm gonna help you now. So yeah, Kaneki, he did that. Hey Kaneki. I'm gonna get me a little shirt that says Kaneki. But anyway, like I said, I would recommend this. Did I dislike anything? Yeah, I dislike the CCG. Y'all did too damn much. Yeah, that's right. Running out, stealing people. Damn, what is this called? Cognates. Let me say it wrong. I'm gonna make sure. Okay, whatever. Stealing people's stuff, then fighting them when they're like, "Come on, cut it out." Come on, always doing something. But yeah, so yeah, that's. I mean, that's not something like. Okay, let me stop being funny. What did I dislike? You know what? I didn't in the second season. I didn't like the way Kaneki looked in the intro. Like his nose just bothered me. I was like, but oh well. I just fast forward through that. But anyway, let's see. Um, my anticipation is that I hope that Kaneki beast mode on everybody again. Yeah, even harder too, just because he's actually having to fight with himself, and he was fighting with himself pretty much this whole time, pretty much this whole time. So let's see how this fight with himself goes. Oh, let's see what else. Anything stand out? Just that those ghouls are savages. They're savages, and like I said, they even fight amongst themselves. But I mean, that's just I'm not gonna say that's just I'm not gonna say mankind, humankind. That's just life, you know. Everything fights with everything. Wild beasts fight with wild beasts. Humans fight with humans. Birds fight with birds. Flowers fight with flowers, stealing pollen from each other and stuff like that. So it's just a cycle of life. But yeah, if you have any suggestions, let me know. If you have any comments, please let me know. Please try to watch this one. Like I said, just watch the last episode in season 1. Just watch that, see what you think about it. You're gonna be mad too, because I mean it's a little violent. It is a little violent. It's a lot violent. But yeah, I recommend for older audience. I wouldn't necessarily because TVMA. And unless you're gonna sit down and explain to your kids, not to do violence or just stuff like that, then I wouldn't recommend or whatever the case may be because kids pick up a lot. But I would recommend this. I suggest that you watch this. Please remember to subscribe, to share, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and let us know of any suggestions that you have for films, movies, anime, even series. We have noticed a lot more series, 90s sitcoms, early 2000s series are on Netflix now. One-on-One just came on there. So yeah, and of course, not One-on-One. Well, it did just come on there, but also on Half and Half. That is like the newest one, to my knowledge, that is on there. So yeah, check those out. Girlfriends, Parkers, all of those are still on there. Check those out. And oh, there's also one called The Unicorn, but it's not like a 90s. It's just funny because of the main character. I love him. He was in Vice Principals too. So yeah. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Remember to please wear your mask, to stay safe, help your children. It's hard. It is. It's tiring. But hang in there, and hopefully we can resume something similar to normalcy within. Don't want to rush it because we want nobody else to get sick. But hopefully it'll start to come along. And take care of yourself. Immune system boosters. Remember to keep the immune systems boosted. There are links to masks below. And just remember to stay safe out there. Drink your water. All right. Well, I, myself, and Dave shall see you next Tuesday for our normal brick wall review. Bye.